Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Now, listen, when I went to Champions Kids Camp, I don't know if any of y'all heard about that. Champions Kids Camp, Bill Nash here today, this morning, his team. But he and his wife have this camp called Champions Kids Camp. It's a phenomenal camp for kids that have suffered some kind of tragedy, perhaps, or something, but it's a whole week of kids just being able to be kids, right? I mean, it's a great place. What was that, Carolina Creek Christian Camp? And so I kind of, hey, we lead dorm dads, and I kind of, hey, that sounds kind of fun. I'll be a dorm dad. And so I was a dorm dad. And whole new experience. Let me tell you the funny part. I was a dorm dad in a dorm with 10 kids, about 10 years old each, and the other two kids that helped me out were camp leaders, about 16 and 18. And holy cow, who has 10-year-olds? Thank God school has started, right? But we were on bunk beds. Me too. And the bunk beds are 5. Whoever made these bunk beds, they were probably trying to save a little money. They made them like 5 feet 10 inches, not 6. And the mattress was this thick, and I'm about 250 pounds. I know I don't look it, but and I squished that thing. But it's like 10:30. I'll tell you the funny thing is the kids they're really wonderful, rambunctious, couldn't get to sleep because they're excited about tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. And anybody remember Happy Days, the TV show? Remember Fonzie when he slept outside in the cabin? They were camping and he was laying there, and it's the end of the show and it's real quiet, and all of a sudden all the noise starts going with the bugs and the crickets and everything, and he just stood up and said, "Cool it," and they all stopped. That's what I did with those kids, and they did. They stopped. But really a wonderful experience if you ever want to just, not soliciting, but if it's a wonderful thing they do. And next year is their 25th year, and I think I'm going to go back because even as much as hard as it was, it's neat to see lives being changed. It's really good. Yeah, these kids need it. So thank you, Dean. I appreciate it. Okay, before we do our invocation, is Gary Krakowski here? Gary's here? You hugged him? Oh, hey, Gary, you know what today is? It could be, but only if one condition. How many people in here are left-handed? Raise your left hand. It's National Left-Handed Day today. Huh? How about that? So you get to walk in circles all day. Gary is our chamber chaplain. He usually gives us a short sermon or a long prayer. I love you, man. Go ahead, Gary. Yeah, that's good.
Amen. Hello, check one. Everybody excited to be here?
Yes.
I can't hear you. Yes. One more time. Yes. Come on. All right. My name's Gary with Rhino Pest Protection. I get the honor to pray over you and with you and for you. Just a quick announcement. We got Kingdom Business on September 2nd, which is a business, a network community, prayer, worship about your business and how to learn to grow your business the biblical way. So you guys are all welcome to come. We'll be sending out an email blast to everybody here soon, but let's pray. Heavenly Father, we just thank you for your goodness. We thank you for your love and your kindness and your mercy. We thank you for every business that's represented here, that everything that they set their hand to prospers, you give them wisdom beyond their years, give them witty ideas of how to grow their business or to be an influence in the community, Father. We are here to serve what you've called us to do. It's not just about making money. It's about making an impact in our community and helping one another. And Father, we're going to give you all the glory and all the honor, and it's in your name we pray. And everybody said,
Amen. Give it up for Gary Krakowski. Well done, sir. And Gary came in yesterday. Let's do the Pledge of Allegiance. We got to do that. Come on, Dina. We got to do that. Yeah. I'm jumping. I know. I forgot. That's all right. Here we are.
Please stand with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And everyone that's in the military, thank you for my freedom.
Amen, amen. Okay, that's great. Speaking of, Yesterday we were at Dozier's. Anybody go to Dozier's yesterday? One? No, there was a line longer than that. 60-cent sliced beef sandwiches and $1.79. They rolled back their prices to 1957. It was amazing. So yours truly got to work behind the line. I dipping sauce, getting everything. And I tell you what, I used to work in the restaurant business. You know, everybody did that once, but man, my back, because you're leaning over, you're doing this. It's tough work. But I had a great time seeing a whole bunch of people come out there. That was fantastic. You may have noticed somebody missing today, and that's Rachel. And in your own way, she is in Denton with her father, and this might be time for him to be called home. So she's dealing with that right now. So if you have a moment, just give her strength to go through what she's doing. It's hard to lose a parent. It really is. But so on to some other things. Hey, everybody like the coffee this morning? I do too. And let's give it up for Humble Grounds. Is Becca here? Becca, you want to say something, Becca? Come on down. This is when I need to do that. Price is Right. You're the next contestant on The Chamber is Right. This is Becca, everybody.
Hello. Thanks for allowing me to be here. I just wanted to share that we are about to come up on our 5-year anniversary. So that's a big milestone for us, which means that our 5-year anniversary is coming up with the Chamber. Don, just reminding you.
You need a certificate.
I get like a prize or something, right?
Yeah, you get something.
But no, we have been honored to be here for almost that entire 5 years of doing the coffee for the Chamber and getting to meet all of you. So I really just wanted to say thank you. We have some celebrations coming up the weekend of September 5th and 6th. So if you're around in the area, we'll be doing some 5-for-5 deals, bringing some prices back down to what they were 5 years ago.
See, that's cool.
Whether we lose money or not, we don't care. No, we're celebrating just that milestone and being able to serve Fulshear. So anyway, thank you for letting us be here.
Thank you, Becca. We love you. And we're going to get that stuff up on the Heart of Business. It's our new Facebook page that any of you guys can go in. If you got things going on, put it on there. It's called the Heart of Business, Fulshear. Jay, I'll help you do it too. You'll see it come up over here. And then also, our breakfast this morning was also sponsored by Eyes on Shades. Is Danya here? Danya? Come on up, come on down with your husband, Chris, come on. And they're going to tell you a little bit about Eyes on Shades. And you don't walk, come on, you got to run on down. Yeah. That's right, thank you, Dina.
Hi, I'm Chris Thompson. This is Donnie Arbeely. This is my partner. We do Hunter Douglas blinds, which we're authorized dealer for, and we do appreciate y'all coming out. We are new to the Chamber, and we really like that this is a really like-minded group of individuals. So thank you again for having us here.
Residential and commercial. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Give it up, and if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have breakfast, right? We wouldn't have breakfast at all. Okay. Hey, this is something new we're going to do. Our foyer table's out front. If you have a door prize, but I'd like for all of our foyer table representatives come down front. We're going to give away a couple of door prizes real quick. So first off is electric and gas savings. Come on down. Where's Greg? Greg, come on. Yeah, grab Greg. And I need Stretch Lab to come down, Limelight Films, Real Time, Blue Moon, Fulshear Historical. I don't think SBD is here at this time. Yeah, I did. And we're going to give away a door prize and have you say something about your table that's out front. This is a new thing we're doing because these folks invest in the Chamber to have a table. And so, Greg, you're first. No, don't be sorry. It's okay.
He's working. Potential customer.
All right. I'm flying back. Here, hold your prize. Okay. So, Greg, here's the microphone. And Greg brings a prize every month. It's amazing, and it's all very conducive to home. This is a woo-zoo. I don't know if you ever had a woo-zoo. I went to the doctor. He said I needed a woo-zoo. I said, no, I don't. No.
Well, you probably do.
I probably do. It'd keep you cool. But tell us about your guest, just a 15-second commercial, and then we'll draw for the prize. Get on the microphone, Greg. There you go.
Commercial energy broker. I do commercial and residential also. Been doing this for almost 20 years, and I love to help people save money on their power. And there is a right time to have your contract expire and renew, and there's a wrong time. And the market's constantly in flux and changing, so it helps to have somebody that's your advocate to find you the best rates and guide you and help you save money on your monthly bills.
Okay, now, you're going to get a picture of this, Michael, right? So the winner of the Woo-Zoo, it's another one of our foyer tables, Stretch Lab. Who's representing Stretch Lab? Come on over here, get a picture. And stand over here. Don't let the microphone cover your face. Come on, guys.
There you go.
It's like,
We're working it.
am I back at the camp with 10-year-olds?
Good? Okay. Thank you. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
All right.
Now, thank you, Greg, very much. I appreciate you. And next up, I'd like to see, let's see, Stretch Lab. Oh, it was you, Stretch Lab. Come on around. And y'all have a giveaway as well. And tell us about Stretch Lab real quick.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Jessica. I'm the manager of Stretch Lab Katy. We do one-on-one assisted stretching, so that's going to be good to increase range of motion and decrease pain. It's great for everybody that moves.
That's awesome. And they're giving away, get a free stretch. This certificate is valid for one 50-minute stretch session, and you can all you want. Because I've done it, and that's how you do it. And the winner of the Stretch Lab is Team Norlander, Liz Moreno with Serve Pro. Liz Moreno, hey Liz, come down here. Would you step over here so we can get a picture? Step on this side. Right here, Liz, congratulations. You're going to be stretched. And all right. Let's see who we have next here. Limelight Films. You have a giveaway or not? Not today, but that's okay. Tell us about Limelight in about 15
Good morning,
to 20
everybody.
seconds.
My name is Ken, and I'm the owner of Limelight Films, one of the table vendors outside. And we are a professional video production company, and we produce video content for your website, for social media, to help build your brand and promote your products and services. So stop by and see us. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Ken. Mike, come on, Mike. This is Rub It On, the Pain Is Gone. And if you win this, like I say always, Mike will rub it on.
You're rubbing it on.
No, you will rub it on.
You're rubbing it on.
Hey, we talked about this earlier. Last time I rubbed it on, I got in trouble.
Yeah, and I'm not going to jail either. Mike Martin, as you can see, Vietnam veteran.
Thank you.
In my journey with the effects of that war, I have found some things that are alternatives to RX, okay? And there are many, many alternatives out there. One of them is the real-time Rub It On, the Pain Is Gone. It's made from nature's ingredients. Numbers of you are currently my customers. Please just talk it up. It works very fast, and it does a wonderful job. It's all about inflammation and reducing inflammation, and I have some other products that do the same thing.
All right, stay right there. We're going to see who's going. Rick Henderson. Oh, I gotta get it. Hey, Ken Kasab, I'm going to need you to film this rub on here. This. Yeah, no. Here, stand right here. Congratulations, Rick. Rick, you don't have a pain, do you? Awesome. Congratulations. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Mike, very much. And Blue Moon, where's Blue Moon? Blue Moon, we come on. Oh, here we got both of them coming. Who's the fastest? Tell us about Blue Moon right there, if you don't mind.
Good morning, everybody. Glad to see you all here. Blue Moon Estate Sales. My name is Colin. I'm the owner of the business. We do estate sales for clients. We do it in their own homes. We set up a sale of all of the goods in the house. We then invite customers to come in and shop at the weekends. You'll never find better bargains than you will find at our estate sales. We have a table outside, either myself or Victoria. Please come and talk to us if you have any questions. Thank you.
Appreciate it very much. All right, thank you. What was that? Huh? I don't think, do they have a price? No, they did last time, but that's okay. No, it's not necessary, not necessary. Not necessary at all, it's good. Fulshear Historical Associate, but Mr. Gordon.
Howdy, y'all. My name is Bob Gordon. I'm the Director of Development for the Fulshear Historical Association. We're a volunteer nonprofit organization, and we're dedicated to fostering knowledge and of the local history of Fulshear, which is awesome. I mean, we, as a city, we don't have what other cities surrounding us have, and that's old buildings. So it's a struggle to try to, learn more about the history, develop the history from what we can, throughout the remaining community, people who have lived here all their lives. I just heard from somebody that they had about 100 photos dating back to 1900. That's the type of thing we want to discover and bring to the community. And why do we want to do that? Well, it's our story, right? It's Fulshear's story. And we want to have, everybody wants to have a better sense of community in a rapidly growing city. So please consider us. We do have a prize to give away. I don't have it with me. One thing I do have with me, and that is a free membership in the Fulshear Historical Association.
Right.
Another thing I have is a bottle of wine. I'm going to sponsor this myself. We have an upcoming event. We'd like to partner with businesses in the community. October 7th is SIP and support FHA at Vino Veritas. So please come, and if you win this prize, which is going to be selected, I'll guarantee if you come, you'll get a nice bottle of wine.
Wow, that's good. So hang right here, Bob. Bob, we got to get a picture. Rick Lamb with Collier's Engineering Design. Rick, come on down. Fantastic, Rick. Congratulations. And Mr. Gordon's going to be a speaker next year and tell us more about he's got some great articles and some good history. It should be a lot of fun. Penny? It's a British swim school, as I always say, and they wear swimming costumes, and you have a door prize.
Thank you. Yes, I own British Swim School. We have typical swim school lessons, right, for kids, teenagers, adults, and special abilities adaptive aquatics. A lot of people think that summer is the best time to swim. In reality, between August and March is the best time of year. The kids do better in school. The teachers tell us that they remain focused. They build confidence. They adhere to the discipline. So swimming year-round is important. Also for adults, you guys go on vacations. You spend thousands of dollars on these vacations, excursions. Nobody's going to teach you how, when you're on the boat snorkeling, the dive operators rush to get you off the boat. They're not going to help you. They're not going to be nice. So you need that confidence to understand how to swim, how to be safe in the water, how to get on and off the boat, how to enjoy your snorkel experience. So think about that for adults. It's more than just swim lessons. It's how to be confident and safe in the water at any age.
Thank you. All right, the winner, Marta Wallace with Nurse Next Door. Marta.
Yay!
Come on down, Marta. You'll get your picture taken. And
fun fact, one of the ladies from Nurse Next Door already swims with us.
Oh, isn't that great? Okay.
So now you can too.
So the Nurse Next Door swim team. We got it. Okay. And then while we're here, we're just going to go ahead and go through the door prizes since we're kind of in that mode of giving. I love it. Chris Liebum has a book he'd like to give away. He didn't bring it, but he said he'll get you one. So the winner of Chris Liebum's book is Elda Loesch. Is that right, with LMC? Elda, here you go. Come up here, darling. Would you help me pass these out a little bit, Will, if you don't mind? We can get through this quick because I want to get to our congratulations. That's from yeah. Give her to that. Where's Chris Liebum? He's right there in the very back row. Yeah, well, he's sitting back there. So we're going to get through these. Is Novel here? Carlos? Carlos. Oh, come on up, guys. I guess, Chris, if you wanted to come up too, you're more than welcome. But here's the winner of the, looks like an emergency thing thing. Allison Short. Allison with First Financial Bank. Allison, where's Allison? Hey, Allison. God, you guys are so slow to me. Come on. All right. Allison, you won that. And then we have, what's this one here? Right here?
It's like a lunchbox.
All right, Rick Henderson, come on down because you're going to get your picture made. Rick has brought a wonderful expendable lunchbox, fridge cold for 6 hours, and chilled up to 12 hours. Hey, how does it know? I don't know. I mean, how does it know to do that? So, anyway, the winner is Esther Young. Oh, she's our new visitor today. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Esther. Congratulations. Look. Yeah, it's awesome. Here, turn around. Get a picture real quick.
Okay, this is the last.
Yeah. No, then we got yours. Yeah. It's your day, absolutely. Okay, this next gift, where's Michelle and Joy? Are they here? Michelle and Joy? Michelle, Joy? Oh, come on. All right. Hey, this is a good one, but this is for this Saturday. So if you win and you can't go, let us know, and we'll pick somebody else that can go. But this is a rolling cooler. It's got the Dallas Cowboys logo. I mean, it's got the, hey, this is the only time I get to brag about the Cowboys because we're not losing right now.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
But anyway, it's the Houston Texans, 3 Texans tickets and a parking pass. Yep. And you get preferred doors. Sorry. Preferred doors. And this is from Garage Door Repairs, Parts and Service for commercial and residential garage doors. This is from them. And here we go. Yeah, thank you very much, Michelle. Here we are. And the winner, who's going to the ball game this Saturday? Tony Gambone, can you go? Can you go this Saturday? He said yes. All right, Tony, come on down. Tony,
they're lower level too.
Oh, hey, Tony, it's a lower level. No, they're playing, who are they?
Carolina.
South Carolina. Anyway, Carolina. Get a picture.
Carolina Panthers.
Get a pic. Come on, guys.
Here you go.
Get over here. Don't stand for. It is. I'm back at Children's Kids Camp. I am at Champions Kids Camp. Guys, y'all move. Go over here. Do this. Congratulations. All right. And we have something really special. Would you like to come up and say what it is?
Yeah, sure. Hey, everybody. I'm Jason. I'm with MPS, My Pipeline Supply, in Venue 116. And we just had our season tickets for tonight, Red Sox with the Houston Astros. Club level, premium seats, 4 of them. We can't go, so we're going to give them out here right now. So it's tonight. So if
Gotta
you can't
go tonight. How many tickets?
4.
4. Adam Lassoon, Area Director. Adam, can you go? Say again? He said he can go. All right, let's exchange numbers there. Here you go. Hey, let me give this to you, Jason. That's his card.
Cool, perfect.
All right. So basically we'll get a picture of you guys real quick here. Dina, you're going to sit there from now on and guide everybody, okay? All right. I think that's everything. Thank you all who gave door prizes. We really appreciate it. It always makes it a lot of fun. And if I can, I'm going to get through the rest of these as quick as possible. I'd like to also welcome our board of directors. If you're a board of director, please stand up so we can recognize you. They're volunteers and they give of their time. There we are over there. That's Gary, Mr. Keith Arrighetti, and Carlos Mora, Carla, and then of course Tony. And if you need Tony, you know where he'll be tonight. And also our elected officials in the audience tonight, Ethan Cashmere with Congressman Troy Nell's office. Ethan, why don't you stand up? Let everybody see how. Yeah. Sandy Buller with Patterson City Council. We love to have Patterson over here. Thank you so much. And Melissa McCollum with Representative Matt Morgan. She's always at our events. Thank you very much. We do appreciate Matt. Matt's not in Chicago. Okay. Nobody follows the news. Okay. Well, sorry. Okay. Read your audience, Don, right? That's the other one. Okay, if you are a visiting guest, I want you to stand. So, first my Wranglers. I want my Wranglers to stand up. There are ambassadors, the ladies and gentlemen that work for our chamber and get our word out there. And now Wranglers, pay attention. If you're a visitor, stand up and let us see who you are. Look at this. Okay. Every one of you should join the Chamber of Commerce. And if you want to join, we want you to get with one of our Wranglers and they can help you out, okay? That's awesome. Thank you. All right, we're almost there. We got to get this. And if you have just joined our chamber, please stand up. And you're just a brand new today, real close. Legit. Wow. Okay, I'm going to do something. And you got to promise me that you just 5 minutes, but we want to know your name and the name of your business. So come on down. I know too legit to quit. And come on, real quick. And I want everybody to say who you are and the name of your company. I will cut you off because I got a speaker that I paid thousands of dollars to be here. And y'all, holy cow, look at all the new members. Look at all the new members, y'all. This is phenomenal.
Yeah, we got to get together.
And let me tell you, the great thing about new members is that the fact that these folks become your salespeople for your business and vice versa. You get to know each and every one of these people. They get to know you. And guess what? When they go out and they're talking to people and getting to know somebody, hey, do you know somebody that flies an airplane that doesn't fly? Like, yeah, I know Joe. Yeah. And they connect you up, or something like that. Or do you know anybody that specializes in veterans' homes and stuff? Yeah, I know Dina. So what's great about a chamber with almost 500 members is you've got 500 salespeople working for you, and you don't have to pay them one dime in commission, as long as you get to know them and they get to know your business. That's what it's about. Quickly, too legit.
Good morning. My name is Chris, and that's my wife Jessica Haney. We own Legit Works. We specialize in installing and designing low voltage audio video automation. When it comes to the projectors that you guys see here, we can install those.
Thank you very much. I know, I'm sorry. But
I'm Ashley Gardner. I run Aspen Tennis Academy. We've been running Aspen Tennis Academy here in Fulshear for 11 years. We coach women and juniors of all ages.
Got you here. Thank you very much. That's tennis.
Brian Smiczynski with Partnered IT Services. Don't hire a full nerd, hire a partner.
I like it. IT. I like taglines.
Craig and Amanda Carpenter. We rock the Spectrum Kids Gym for all kids.
Nice.
We handle any age range and all abilities.
Phenomenal.
How you doing? Good morning. I'm Dave, and this is Tammy. We are with F45 Training. We are located right behind City Hall. 45 minutes, functional training. If you got out of bed today and got in your car, you did functional training. We call it team training, life-changing.
That's all I got to do is get in my car? That's it? That's awesome.
Good morning, Corey Hartman, Closets by Design. We do custom closets and cabinetry for any space and any budget.
Ladies, bigger closets.
Good morning, everyone. Guillermo Benavides with Reclam. We work with colors engineers and design. We work in infrastructure for the municipalities and entities, and our work is improve the quality of life in any community.
Engineers. Yeah, I got to introduce you to the mayor. No, assistant city manager.
Morning, guys. My name is Alex Lane. I'm the owner of Lane Marketing. We're a digital marketing agency here in Katy. This is our 6th year in business, so excited to get to know you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Elda Loge. LMC Embark has been a member of the Fulshear Chamber, and I'm the new Arbor consultant for this chamber, so get with me.
So glad to have you, and thank you for all you do. We miss Michael, but she's taking over for Michael, our good friend who recently passed.
Thank you so much for the speech.
Oh, no
at his
problem.
memorial service.
My honor, definitely. All right, yes, sir.
Good morning, y'all. My name is Adam Lasin. I'm the owner of Greet Magazine for the neighborhood of Cross Creek Ranch. We partner with local businesses that would like to reach the residents for your services. So feel free to get with me and we can have a chat about it. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Love it, love it, love it.
Good morning, everybody. Bob Stacia with Paradigm Construction. Paradigm Construction is a Christian-based organization focused on churches, not-for-profits, education, and commercial clients. So we're looking to partner with folks and help them execute their vision. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Bill Mazer with the Brazos River Rotary, and we feel that we need to honor this chamber with a what a chamber.
Oh, wow.
But
that's great.
But this wouldn't be a chamber without a what a McCoy.
Hey, that's fantastic. Instead of the real McCoy, now it's the what a McCoy. I like. You know, I wonder if, Kelsey, can we talk to the owners of the new Whataburger that's opening up, if we can come up with that burger? I can design my own burger. Be careful, you might catch me in the drive-through line sometime. All right, thank you all very much. I just want to say you're part of a wonderful chamber family that truly cares about you. And it's not just me and Rachel, but it's all our team and all of our members that care for each other. I hope you find in the networking and the things we put together, you will never find yourself in a clique or not being able to insert yourself into another group. We all genuinely care for each other, and this chamber is truly blessed because of that. Thank you very much. We're here to help. Now, Barry, I promise you're going to be here. AI is going to be awesome, but I have my assistant city manager here, and she needs to tell us what's going on with the roads. No, I did put you on the spot? No, sorry. Give it up for Kelsey Jordan Lee.
All right, good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to get to be with you again. For our new members, or those I haven't had a chance to meet just yet, as the mayor mentioned, I'm Kelsey Jordan Lee. I serve as the assistant city manager here in Fulshear. I also have Hayden Farr, our economic development coordinator, if you want to wave your hand in the back there. Any questions you have about doing business in Fulshear, he will be your guy. I will kind of give a truncated Cliff Notes version of what I was going to say, just out of respect for our fantastic speaker coming. A lot of great stuff going on in Fulshear. Starting off with some commercial development. You might have seen in the news somewhat recently, we were able to celebrate the groundbreaking of Fulshear Central, which is a beautiful 23-acre commercial development getting built just a little bit to the west of us along 1093. Going to have about 50,000 square feet of office space, 70,000 square feet of retail and restaurant space, all centered around a beautiful amenitized lake feature. Construction should be about 18 to 24 months, so we're definitely looking forward to having this new amenity and new commercial center here in the city of Fulshear. I do have a road update, although not 1463 today, sorry. But the other major road, West Park Tollway, as you are very aware, West Park Tollway is continuing its journey westward. It has reached the city of Fulshear. Current terminus is going to be just on the other side of Charger and Bodark. However, of course, there are plans to continue expanding it westward. And one of the things that was important to the city and our EDCs was to look at options for how does that look like going through our downtown area. As we heard, some of our historic preservation efforts and also wanting to reignite and reinvigorate our downtown area. One of the things that our A board and city council approved was actually a feasibility study where instead of that traditional overpass that you see at Spring Green or even just right out here at 1463, is it possible, given the topography, natural constraints, to actually lower it and have it go under FM 359 Main Street area so we can still have that connectivity and that downtown fabric feeling there. That study just kicked off about 3 weeks ago and it'll be about a 90-day process, so we hope to see how that will go and if that's feasible. This is my caveat since I do see some recording on it. This is just looking at the engineering feasibility of it. Then we'll have to look at, opinion of probable construction costs. Is it something financially that's feasible that we can go to? But really proud to see that our community and our leaders want to see if we can make that something special in Fulshear. Moving on to everyone's favorite accessory, our phones. We are doing a lot to try to improve our cellular connectivity here in Fulshear. Our city council has recently approved, I think, 5 different specific use permits for more cell towers in our area. One right now that's about to come online in the next few weeks is actually just down the street at Texas Heritage Parkway and FM 1093. That one's going to be a Verizon cell tower. If that's not your carrier, though, don't worry. We have AT&T and T-Mobile all in the wings that are going to be coming. So hopefully in the next few months will be some improvement to that general service. And then the last thing, as you continue to hear, we're a fast-growing city, but one of the things that our leaders have challenged us with and is really at their heart is to make sure we're still keeping that close-knit sense of community, keeping our old traditions, creating new ones here. And so we're very excited to announce that we will be reigniting one of our old traditions of Fulshear's Folly, which is going to be a music and food community event happening on October 11th at our City Hall building. Free music, free entry, free activities for kiddos, and then a lot of food options. If you're interested in that, please let us know. So between that and Scarecrow Festival, there's going to be a lot of really great stuff happening in Fulshear, a lot of good community events. But most importantly, I just hope you'll take time to come and join us and be part of our big Fulshear family. And with that, I'm going to go, but thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, Kelsey. We appreciate it. And of course, you can find updates on our website at FulshearTexasSpelledOut.org, and you can always talk to me. All right. Hey, we're going to move real quick. And if y'all don't mind, we went this a little bit over. So, Barry, I want to give you the time you totally deserve. If y'all could hang, maybe we might go to like 9:05, 9:10. But please, if you have to leave, I get it. You have to go. But I think this will be one of these real interesting things because I love AI. How many in here are using AI right now? Wow. How many are using it just as a Google? 1, 2. Well, thank you for your honesty. AI knows. But so I'm going to give you guys Mr. Barry Rosen. I mean, he's got a huge resume, but this guy, he looks smart, he's got great glasses. I mean, come on. But good luck. I hope they'll be nice to you. No.
Well, hopefully I'm smarter than I look. So thank you.
All right, here you go. Barry Rosen.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. So I just want to say real quickly, thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to everyone attending. And thank you to Ken from Limelight. He actually helped me get this. So thank you very much. So I have a quick video that we're going to play really quickly to start off. And then what you'll do, if you'll get your phones out, because there will be opportunities to use QR codes and get some free things as well. So if we could kick off with that video.
Ever feel like business is just endless busy work? Even Teddy, the CEO, has those days. But when you bring in a little AI magic, suddenly everything gets brighter. Tasks get handled, the sun comes out, and work just feels easier. Now Teddy's team is thriving, collaborating, celebrating, and letting AI take care of the heavy lifting. Sunshine really does make the difference. With AI running the show, Teddy can finally take a well-deserved break. Want to bring a little more sunshine to your business? Book your free AI readiness call today and see how easy work can be.
I made that in 1 hour with AI. Everything was generated with AI, the video, the audio, as well as the voiceover. So as you can see, AI is not just about chat. It can also generate video, it can generate images, and we'll start talking about that as well. So next slide. All right, so keep your phone out. There will be lots of opportunity. There will be some freebies as well, and we'll talk a little bit about myself. So let's go to the next slide. This is me. This is my LinkedIn profile. So if you'd like to check out a little bit about myself, I won't tell you too much about it. I actually studied film, so I'm actually getting to use some of that education. I went to University of Texas, and I have a film degree, and so I'm actually using that today, using AI. Instead of having to go and hire a crew and find someone to do voiceover work or write music, I can do all of that myself. And I actually made that, everything that you saw was done for free. All of that was free tools. I used iMovie, which comes on the Mac, to edit that. And then that's my website as well. So I actually I studied film and I worked for Apple. small company and another small company called IBM for about 20 years. And now I'm in the marketing and AI business. So we'll go to the next slide. So a little bit about WSI. We've been around for 30 years. We're actually older than Google. So we started building websites on the internet, and now we're doing AI work. Next slide. Just a little bit more about us. We really want to help people. Our goal is to help your business grow. Next slide. All right, let's talk about AI. That's why we're here. Sam Altman, this is the CEO of OpenAI. And why is a marketing professional talking about AI? Because AI is going to change everything that we do, and it's actually much faster than we think. And what Sam Altman said is AI will do 95% of what marketers use agencies, strategists, and creative professionals for today. And this will be a reality in 5 years. And he said this last year, and I think we're actually probably a lot closer, and it's happening a lot faster than he predicted. So next slide. So we did a little bit of a survey about who's using AI, so I won't go into this slide, but hopefully if you're using AI today, you're using ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you some other tools as well, some possibilities beyond just chat, because AI is much more than just chat and conversation. All right, so let's go to the next slide. All right, this is the agenda. We're going to start with what's going on out there, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what AI actually is, because there's a lot of things that people call AI that really isn't AI. Then we're going to talk about why you should not be ignoring it, where to use it today. I'll give you some use cases, and then we can talk about next steps. All right. Making sense of the world. So let's talk about what's going on today. Next slide. All right, these are some examples of some common products that you may have used yourself or you may have seen in the market. And what you see at the very end, and this is really about time to reach 100 million users. So what we're seeing is that this technology is being adopted faster than anything that we've ever seen in the history of any software that's been produced, including Google Translate, Uber, Telegram, Spotify, Pinterest, Instagram, and TikTok. So it took 2 months for ChatGPT to hit 100 million users. And last year, ChatGPT they started doing image generation, and so they had that Golby trend where people were making their pictures look like this Japanese animation studio. That alone, in 5 days, added 500 million users. So just that feature added 500 million users. All right, next slide. So, your life is going to be drastically different in terms of the way we do things and the way businesses do things and the way that we interact with technology, and technology, quite frankly, interacts with us. And you're already seeing a lot of that today. And you've seen this, it's just hasn't been clear to you of what's been going on. So let's talk about what AI is. So let's talk, next slide. All right, there's a bunch of different things under AI. There's AI, there's machine learning, and then there's deep learning, okay? And so AI is kind of the umbrella term, which is artificial intelligence, which is a very generic term. It's like Kleenex or Coke. It could mean a lot of different things. So that's what people call AI. But when you talk about what we're doing today, generative AI is a subset of deep learning, and large language models are also a subset of deep learning. So what we're doing with ChatGPT is deep learning, and machine learning has been there for a long time. Algorithms have existed for decades, actually. And so what we're doing is we're giving intelligence to those algorithms. So when you go to Netflix and Netflix has seen what you've looked at in the past, and then it gives recommendations based on your past viewing, that is an algorithm. That is a form of AI that is machine learning, where it looks at things and it gets better the more it does it. Let's talk, next slide. So we're going to talk about ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is a neural network, and it uses what we call tokens. And AI reads a lot of content. So it's only as good as the content that you give it. So it's data in and data out. And if you're giving it garbage data, you're going to get garbage out, but that's why it hallucinates as well. And it's kind of like a super smart parrot with internet access and no sleep, because it's always on. So as a digital librarian, it has access to all this knowledge, and it's gonna make a prediction based on what you're typing, sort of like Google. When you do a search, it kind of completes the search for you based on what it's seen in the past. That is what the LLM is doing. It's making a prediction based on what you're typing, what the next word is going to be. It's not really thinking, but it is predicting, and it's making decisions based on past information. All right, let's go to the next slide. So these are some of your new friends out here. So these are some beyond just ChatGPT. These are some other models. So you have Copilot. Copilot, if you have a Microsoft subscription, this is the Microsoft, comes with your productivity suite. It's built into Windows 365 and all of the Office suite as well. So you can have Copilot in slides and in Word documents and Excel as well. ChatGPT, this is probably the most common. This is a chat-based, as well as now you can actually, on your phone, you can ask questions, and it can actually see things. You can post files, you can upload files, pictures, all of that as well. Meta has Llama, which is their open source AI assistant. Google has Gemini. Claude has Anthropic. And Perplexity, it was just in the news because they offered to buy Chrome. So Perplexity is a AI-based search engine. So they offered to buy Chrome, the browser. So we'll see how that goes. And they actually did a bid to merge with TikTok. So they're actually, Perplexity's playing a lot of cool games in terms of market as well. All right, let's go to the next slide. So it's really changing the way we work. And what we need to understand, and I hear people love AI, they're scared of AI, but remember, it is a tool. So it is a reflection of us. So whoever is using the tool, that is how the tool is going to be used. It can be used for good, it can be used for evil, right? It's really dependent on the person who's using the tool. So there is a human element to this. There is always a human in the loop. So just remember, we still have control at this point. All right. Let's go. So here's the scary thing, though, and I don't know if you've seen this in the news as well. Sam Altman just spoke about this too. Anything that you put into AI and ChatGPT becomes public information, okay? So it is not your lawyer. You do not have privilege. It is not your therapist. So if you say something to it in private, it can be subpoenaed. So think about this from a company perspective. If you have a company and you have employees, you have to make sure that you are aware of what they're putting into the ChatGPT, because you do not want to open yourself to a lawsuit. If they're putting customer data or private information or even proprietary information about your workflows or your processes, your competitors can now have that information. So you really need to think about a policy around the usage. You want to encourage the usage, but you want to put guardrails around that. It's very important. And so your workers are probably already doing this, and you just don't even know what they're doing. So you really want to be A, aware of what they're doing, and B, letting them know what they can and cannot do in terms of ChatGPT when it comes to work. All right, next slide. So security, data privacy, this is huge. We just talked about this. Your prompts are going to be saved and trained for other things. There are a lot of companies that are suing these models because they're using their proprietary data to train the models on. So for example, books, authors are like, I did not give permission for you to train on my book. That's my data, that's my property, that's my IP. So really you want to avoid inputting any sensitive client or personal information into that. You want to use enterprise platforms because they're not public as well. And then you want to implement internal guidelines. And it's really powerful, but you want to make sure it's private and secure. Next slide. So this is a free download if you have your phone out, if you have a company. This is a document that you can use as a template to create your company's AI policy. So it's really important that you have this. So this is your your principles, and so you can show this and train all of your employees and say, look, we really encourage this. We want you to be creative because the idea is helping you get better at your job, which makes us more efficient in our business and saves us time and money. But you have to follow these guidelines around the usage and only input this type of data. Next slide. Now, why you can't ignore it, let's go here. So this is from Microsoft. This came out 3 or 4 months ago. So this is a prediction from Microsoft, and basically I'm just going to kind of take you through it. So there's a lot of really good statistics in here. 82% of leaders say that this is the pivotal year to rethink key aspects of strategy and operations, and they expect agents to be moderately or extensively integrated in their company's AI strategy in the next 12 to 18 months. Agents is what Sam Altman is talking about. That's the next level. That's when AI can go and complete tasks on your behalf, not just answer questions and give you responses back. So you can ask it, I need to find the nearest Japanese restaurant that is gluten-free and lactose intolerant and make a reservation at 7 p.m. for 3. And it will go and do that for you. So adoption is accelerating. Everyone knows that they have to deploy it, but most people are still in pilot mode. Next slide. All right, so what is a frontier firm? This is what Microsoft is saying is going to be the future of work. What this means is we are used to an organization where we have humans in the model and you have a human managerial system, so you have a human that manages people. Well, in the Microsoft view, people will manage AI agents to do their menial tasks. So just as a manager delegates tasks to his team, a person will delegate their menial tasks to their team of AI agents. So they will still have a job, they will still have duties and functions, but they will have a team of AI agents that they will be in charge of, and they will need to manage and delegate to do those tasks. So things like answering email, creating documents, so that they can spend time on creating relationships, meeting customers, making sales, whatever their role is. So phase 1 is where we are now. A human will use an assistant. Phase 2 would be a human and an agent team, where a human will be the leader of the team and agents will go and perform functions. And phase 3 will be human-led and agent-operated. So you will have an entire company that may have 1 employee but has 50 agents that are working under that employee on various tasks. So next slide. So 53% of leaders say that productivity must increase, but 80% of the workforce say that they don't even have the time or energy to do their work. So it's kind of an oxymoron. They know that they need to increase productivity, but today people are already overwhelmed and they're already overloaded, so they can't increase their productivity. So how do we do that? Next slide. It really comes down to a mindset shift, okay? Because we're all thinking about how to use technology in a certain way. We search a box and we assume we're dealing with a search engine. And once we understand that it's not just a tool, that it's actually a team member, then you can actually have a lot of accomplishments. All right. Yeah, people with a problem, you have an AI problem. A multi-agent system will redefine the workplace. So what you want to do as a small business is you want to embrace AI and understand where this is going and then help your employees and your business take advantage of this. You don't have the funds to go and hire Deloitte. You don't have the funds to go and hire Ernst & Young like the enterprises do, but you want to be ahead of the game. Let's go to the next slide. Where can you use AI today? So let's talk about some use cases. So what are some ways where you can look at your business and say, how can I apply AI to my particular business? So the first thing that you want to do is look at a problem that you have. Is it data-driven? Is it repetitive? Is it predictive? And is it generative? If it meets any of these criteria, then it would be a good candidate for an AI solution. So for example, I use an AI assistant in all of my Zoom meetings. I record all of my transcripts, and then I put that transcript into ChatGPT, and I tell ChatGPT, you are an expert sales coach. Analyze this sales transcript, give me comments on what I did well, what I did not do well, and give me actionable insights that I can use on my next call to help sell and close business with this customer. Let's go to the next slide. So here's an actual prompt. This is a way where, as a business, you can connect your e-commerce store to your company's policy. And then once your ChatGPT understands your company's policy, whenever you have questions, you can ask ChatGPT. And this can also be used to create a chatbot. So you can put a chatbot on your website that can answer common questions by your customers. And so this actually reduces the workload for your employees. It saves you, you don't have to hire additional staff, and now you can streamline your operations with AI. This is a simple example. Next slide. Here's another use case. So this is using Copilot. So this is, where you're doing something, a repetitive task in Excel and Word, and then you need to update another document. So this is a really cool way where you can use Copilot to do that. And what you can do is you can say, take all the data in this Word document and copy and paste it in this format into another document. And now you've simplified your workflow and you've saved a lot of time and effort. So this is the kind of thing where you can really use AI to automate. If you've got something coming out of a system, you've got two separate systems, one has an output, you have to do some transformation on it to input it into the other, we can automate that. All right, next slide. So the video production, I'm not gonna show this, but this is similar to what I showed at the beginning. So this is a tool, this comes with OpenAI, it's called Sora. So if you are paying $20 a month for ChatGPT, you have access to Sora. And Sora is similar to the tool that I used to create the commercial that you saw at the beginning. I use Veo, which is Google's tool. So if you have Google, you have that for free as well. And you just put in your prompt, and you will generate a video based on the prompt. And you can see that I actually did that because everything that you saw in the video that I showed was based on a prompt. I had to tell the camera what to do, what was in the frame, what the actor was doing in the frame, and then also create the voiceover as well. Next slide. This is really cool. So if you deal with a lot of data, this is free. It's called Notebook LM. Notebook LM. And this is from Google, and what you can do is you can take, for example, let's say you need to read a 230-page PDF, and then you need to become an expert on that topic. You drop that PDF into here, and what it does is it creates summaries for you, and it creates a podcast. So off of a 230-page PDF, it'll create a 30-minute podcast. So then you can listen to the audio and it will tell you all the key points of that document in a podcast style. So if you're an audio learner and you don't want to read and you don't have time to read a 230-page PDF document, use this. It's really awesome. And it sounds like a real podcast. It's two people talking, having a conversation about the topic that you just wanted to learn. Really cool. And you can also, if you have a meeting, and you want to, you had a meeting with a customer and now you're going to meet with the customer again and you want to remember what you talked about in the last meeting. Pop that in here. It'll give you a 10-minute audio summary. So now you're ready. Just listen to it on the walk to the meeting and you're ready for your meeting with the next customer. All right. So what is the risk of doing nothing? Okay, because a lot of us fall into this trap. We know that this is really important, but it's like, whoa, gosh, what do I do? Well, I'll just kind of bury my head in the sand. But what you do not want to do is that. You want to embrace AI. You want to understand what it is. If you fall behind, your competitors are not, okay? So just remember that. If you're in a competitive industry, you need to embrace AI because if you do not, your competitors will. Also, you will waste time and resources. Anything that AI can automate, that is a waste of time. You will no longer need to do that manually. Missed growth opportunities. This will allow you to focus on growing your business. Inability to compete for talent. You want the most technical savvy employees and you want to encourage them to use these tools. So if you want to attract talent, you want to have a really good AI vision and strategy so people know that you're future thinking and they want to work for your business. And then also just think about the security and compliance blind spots. As it becomes embedded in platforms, you just really need to be really hyper aware of compliance and security. All right, next slide, because I want to wrap it up. We're over time here. So this is another freebie. This is a cool ebook. This is going to give, what we did is we surveyed over 1,000 small businesses like yourself, asked them a bunch of questions about AI, and then we publish the insights every year. So you can understand, how do other people in my businesses think about AI? So this will give you some strategic insights for your business so that you can understand, what are people in my industry thinking, what are they doing, and some ideas on how to move forward. All right, next slide. All right, now how to get started. This is kind of the hard part, like I said, so let's go here. The first thing that you want to do, we have a very clear process and timeline on this, and I'm almost done. So, but this is really important that you do it in the right order, okay? Because the first thing you want to do, you don't want to go and implement an AI project and have it fail because you haven't done any training or created a policy. So the first thing you want to do is create your policy. The second thing you want to do is understand, where are your employees, where is their level, and then upskill them. And actually, President Trump just announced via executive order on AI that he will be reimbursing employees. It is tax deductible for any training up to $5,000 a year for AI-based training. So as a small business, you should take advantage of that and train your employees, because you will get reimbursed and so will they. The next thing you want to do is map the processes. So like I said, understand what is the flow and break it down into each task. Then you can determine, is it repetitive? Is it generative? You can then determine, how do I solve this? How do I automate it? Then you can select the tools for your max ROI, and then you can deploy it. And then what we also recommend is that you set up an advisory council within your organization so that you always have someone who is thinking about AI, because this is an ongoing thing. This is not a one-time thing, set it and forget it. This is a living type of thing, because the speed that this is changing. So you need to have someone in your organization that is focused on this as well, policy-wise. Next slide. All right, we're coming to the end. All right, so just think about, how proactively are you positioning your brand? Based on your competition, based on where your future customers are, what they're doing, how they're searching the internet. And if you're curious about AI and search engine and the impact of that, I'll actually be speaking at the AI Club in Houston, the Houston AI Club, the first week of September, exclusively on AI and SEO and how that's impacting search engine optimization. Google is freaking out. If you look at Google, when you do a Google search now, they have AI at the top because they don't want you to leave Google. All right, let's go to the next slide. Lots of education, lots of stuff on my website. Go next slide, we're getting to the end here. All right, here we go. So if you want a free business assessment, if you're interested in how we can help you and your business with AI, this is a QR code to book a meeting with me. So this is to my calendar, so if you want to talk to me about this further, I'm going to stick around. I know a lot of you have to leave, but I'm going to stick around for a little bit. If you want to chat, if you want a business card, if you want to talk about AI, whatever, we can do that. You want to book a call, here's my QR code. All right, next slide. That's it. So I hope that you actually learned something about AI today, and that I piqued your curiosity, and that you understand it's not just about chat. There's a lot of different possibilities, and also think about what you're putting into it as well.
That's awesome. Stay with the phone right there. I know we're about, man, you blew through that, I know, and I apologize, but it's highly interesting. And is there any particular question? Barry will be here to answer a few. Bob, what you got? Speak loud and clear, please.
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it's happening so fast that we're not ready for where this is going. I think it's going to really impact, I think, from a job perspective. I think you see Microsoft and Amazon have said in the past, oh, we're just using this to improve productivity, and now they've come and said, we are laying people off because we're replacing them with AI. So I think it will impact people from a work perspective, but it will also create new positions as well and create new companies and new opportunities, just like every other technology. It's very disruptive. It's going to be very disruptive for the next couple of years, just like we saw with the internet and the internet bubble, where everyone had a .com. So very similar in that respect. It's interesting I look at the faces here. We've all lived through a couple of these revolutions, and this one is just happening very quickly.
I remember when they came out with the new calculator. I'm going, what? Anyway, it's interesting.
Yes.
It's not going to be around for a while. There was I know we have one in the back, and I just want to say, guys, if you use ChatGPT, just a quick note, it'll write your email responses sometimes, like good or bad, and what it is, hi, hope you're doing well. If I get an email that says, hi, hope you're doing well, I know you used AI. Okay. Yes, ma'am, real loud. App to transcribe meetings.
There are several apps. I use read.ai. That's my personal choice. There's another one called Otter as well. And Fathom is another note taker. These are virtual note takers. I like Read AI because it does a video. If you have the Zoom, it records a video. It has a transcript, and then it also has feedback. So it tells me how fast I was talking, if I spoke too fast, if I used terms that I should not have used, if I interrupted people. So it gives you a lot of feedback, and it also has Copilot built in. I take those transcripts, put it into ChatGPT and say, you're an expert sales coach. And now ChatGPT has all of my transcripts, so I can say, hey, over the last 6 sales calls, what are my blind spots? What am I missing? And then it can tell me based on the history as well. So what it told me is that I'm a very technical person, and I like to get into technical details, and I need to connect more emotionally with my customers and emphasize the pain and the solution that I'm providing them and how that solves their pain.
Barry, does it mean
Which is interesting because it's telling me to be more human.
It is good, yeah. I mean, I've named my chat lady. Her name is Melania. She's beautiful. And but I also say, hi, good morning, could you please?
So
and I'm very polite. And
Sam Altman has a comment on that. He's saying, please don't be nice and polite to your ChatGPT
Really?
because it's the energy that it takes to compute that. If people stop saying please and thank you,
save energy?
You'll save energy.
Okay.
So it is not human.
Only in AI, but here at the meeting,
that is the other.
Please
That's
and
the
thank
other
you.
impact. I know we had an energy broker in here, but that is the other major impact that we will see because this takes a lot of power. Power to electrical power to for the data centers to do all of these operations.
That was very interesting. I never thought just to be polite at how much more energy that would burn. It's kind of
It doesn't care if you say thank you or not, but the power companies
Now, by
do.
the same token, on our roads, if you're driving, how much energy extra it takes to tell them they're number one and move on. Just don't do that.
Yes. Save the energy.
All right, what you got, sir?
Yeah, so this is, that is the agentic and super intelligence. I think we're on the cusp of that. Already AI is at genius levels, just ChatGPT in terms of solving problems, physics problems, mathematical problems, medical problems. So I hope that we can use that for good and we can solve the world's problems with that, and we don't do what certain other countries would do, which is use that for surveillance purposes and looking at the data and learning how to punish people based on their political views and thoughts.
We had two more. I got 1 and 2. Yes, sir. I'd be back.
Ray Kurzweil is a really good author who talks about this. He talks about the intersection of man and machine and what is that point? And he said 2035. I mean, so that's pretty close.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, look at, Neuro Network and the thing, Neuralink that Musk is working on. So yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of that as well, biological and AI integrations as well.
Hang on a sec, guys. Tyler, what you got?
Yeah. Yes. The context that you provide will influence the output that you get. And if you're looking for an expert opinion, you want to tell ChatGPT. So there's a format called ACE. And so the first thing is the authority, the A. And so you want to tell ChatGPT, who are you and what is your view? You can even upload a book and say, here's a financial book that I just read. Apply this to my business. Here are some business problems that I have. Speak as the author and give me advice in that voice.
I think it's phenomenal.
So you can do that as Steve Jobs. You can do that as Mahatma Gandhi. You can do anyone that is any historical figure. If you tell ChatGPT, I want an answer from this perspective. So that's what's cool, is that you have an expert in your pocket, and you can tell, but you have to tell it. And that is a good question, because it's very important that you set the context. And then you have to tell it what is your question, and then you have to be very specific in how you want the output. Do you want that in a text? Do you want that bulleted? Do you want a summarization? Do you want it in a Word document? Do you want it in a format of a PowerPoint? You have to tell it the format as well. So those are the three things when you're creating a prompt that you want to think about is, what is the context that you're telling the chat that you want the answer? What is the question? And then what is the output? What is the format of the output that you want it in? And then you can tweak that. And I also take the same prompts and put them in different GPTs to see the different answers and see which one I like best.
We got to wrap up, and I say I really like the thing is...
I'll hang out if anyone has any other questions.
He'll hang out and have other questions.
Yeah.
But as mayor, I get 400 pages of packet information before a city council meeting. This is going to be nice to be able to summarize all that, or if you get contracts or you want to make a contract, you know all that small print that all the rental car places like for you to read.
I took a 230-page PDF on the regulations of daycare centers. And just as a test, because I'm like, I want to take the driest material that I can find, put it into that, came out with a 40-minute podcast. I listened to it. It's awesome.
Phenomenal.
Okay, it's really cool. And now I'm an expert on daycare. But
all right, we got some daycare
really
people
cool.
out
So,
here. Well,
if you have any questions on daycares?
Barry, I want to say this. I'd love to have you back. I'd love to invite you to be part of our chamber family.
Thank you. I would love that.
At some point.
Good to be here.
It'd be great. And he'll stick around down here. You can get a picture made, ask a couple extra questions. I just want to tell everybody before we go that next month with our board of directors, we have decided that we're going to, this is our group, this is our family, this is our chamber, and membership has its privileges. And I love guests coming, but we do have certain expenses, and I like guests coming, but they keep coming, and we want you to be part of the chamber. And so if next month, as a guest, you'll have to register to be a guest, and it will be $25 to come to our meetings going forward next month. If you don't, it'll be $30 at the door, just letting you know that right now. But you pay a membership fee or a partnership fee to be part of our chamber, and we want you to be part of our chamber, and this is a benefit of being a member, is this meeting and the networking we provide. I love to give stuff away, but I've been according to my board, I've been a little too generous, I guess, right, Carla? But it is what it is. I just want to let you know, don't let that discourage you from inviting people to come. You get a great breakfast. The coffee's on us. Most other places, not comparing ourselves. We love to provide the best of the best. So I want to hate to leave you on that little bit note, because I know every penny counts. But hey, with AI, you're going to make tons of money now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And the one thing also is that people are thinking about how they can save money with AI, but I think the way to flip it as well is think about, with the data that you have, understanding your customers, how can you come up with new products or services to serve them?
Yeah.
And think about how you can increase your revenue on the upside as well as on the bottom side as well.
Thank you, Barry Rosen. Give him a round of applause. Barry, thank you so much. And we'll be down here in the front. Let me take your microphone. And y'all have a wonderful day. God bless you. We'll see you next month. Tony Gambone is our speaker next month. I hope we have 2 people show up. No, but it's going to be fantastic. Love to see you next month.